When you go to the gym, there are all these other blokes, you know, training with their machines and everything, and you feel a bit out of place as well, you know. Whereas here, we all have our own niggles, you know, and we just come and do whatever we have to do, you know. So I find that really quite nice because you don't have to worry about wearing the latest kit, you know, being whatever, you know, well-toned and all that. You know. My name is Gertrud. I'm 72, and I've been with WAFA for more than a year, hence the T-shirt. About 10 years ago, I was made redundant. I was busy with friends and other things, but I also felt I needed something that was getting me out of bed in the morning. There was an article in The Guardian. I went into town, which I don't do very often, and I picked up a Metro and I opened it, and there was this double-page spread about WAFA. And I thought, wow, this is like a sign, yeah? You know, I hardly ever go into town, and when I do, I see this article. So when I came home, I called Anna, and she signed me up there and then. I knew the moment I signed up that I would do this, you know. There was no question in my mind that I would not do it, as it were. You know, for me, this coming here is like going to work in a way. So I schedule my visits Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's in there, and I know I have to go, yeah? And I started in May when it was very hot, and my worry was, oh, what it's going to be like in winter. But I had no issues. I mean, there are several things which are sort of not measurable, really. I think it's the encouragement from Anna. I mean, I think she is quite an amazing woman. She has that energy that drives people forward, and she remembers everybody's name, which I think is just amazing, you know. And there is never any judgment, I think. You are welcome as a member of the community, as it were. And I think this is almost how it feels. It's like the WAFA community. When I came on my first day, there were two ladies who sort of welcomed me, and that felt so reassuring in a way, you know. And you know, we have all been there. We all came on the first day not knowing what to expect. And it's really nice how you are being eased into it, yeah. The other thing I like is the way the exercises are being set up. It doesn't get boring because every time you come there's a different format, but after a while you learn the format and you live within it, as it were. The other thing I like is the groups are put together at random. So you do exercise with different women every time, or sometimes you happen to be in the same group. So that way you gradually learn to know people, you know, and I think that is really well thought through. Yeah. I think the training program in itself allows for people to gradually move up, or if they want to stay at a certain level, that's fine too. Because the other thing that occurred to me after I'd done my 6 weeks and then sort of noticed slight improvements in my movements and my strengths, I thought, yeah, if I want to keep this going, I have to do this for the rest of my life, yeah? And that's up here now, you know, and there's no question about that. So I'm going to continue, you know.